Well, it's my first official day of maternity leave. And last night, my little man was going mental in my belly. Like, it's like the first time that movements have actually been quite painful and uncomfortable. I don't know if he was flipping or turning around. I don't know what he was doing, but it was highly uncomfortable. So it took me a while to get to sleep because I was feeling all that pain and then started getting a really bad back pain. But anyway, I took some Panadol and I managed to get to sleep. But I did want to do some sort of jobs today, but I don't know if I'll have the energy. I'll just have to see. I am booked in to get a pregnancy massage this morning at 11. I'm really, really, really excited about that. This place is supposed to be amazing. After that, I'll probably go and get some lunch. And then I've got my midwife appointment at 1. So that's what's on the agenda for today. And let's see if I survive the whole day. Okay, so I was meant to be seeing the midwife today because I saw the doctor the last couple of times and he said, I'm happy for you just to go back to the midwife. They booked me in with the doctor again. Anyway, I think it was an accident, but it's probably a good thing that they did because he said that I wasn't as big as I should be. He said, you're probably just tall, but at 37 weeks, I'd expect you to be a bit bigger. So he wants me to have a growth ultrasound. So I've just called up and I've booked for that on Friday and I'm seeing him again on Monday. He said, just keep an eye on movements. If there's any problems, obviously to go in and just let them know. I told him about the movements I had last night, which were like super painful. And he said, oh, pain could be like they're triggering contractions, which, you know, is good. He's like, anything after 34 weeks, we don't stop labor. When he said the word labor, I was like, I'm not ready yet. Anyway, so hopefully everything's okay. The movements are good. All my other tests that I've had done are good. The 34-week scan was perfect, so I'm hoping that everything's okay. My blood pressure was good. So I just have to wait till Friday to have this scan now. Yay. Only day 2 of maternity leave, and last night I probably had the worst sleep I've ever had in my whole entire life. I don't know what was wrong. I was in so much pain. I was so uncomfortable. I was turning back and forth like felt like half an hour to 45 minutes was just turning. I probably got up to go to the toilet like 3 times and it was just horrible. And I just woke up feeling so crappy and really tired. So anyway, I had breakfast and had a bath to try and like soothe my muscles, I guess. And I just washed my hair and blow dried it to try and feel a bit more human. But I'm really excited because I've got a chiro appointment today, so I know that's going to make me feel a million times better. I've got a doctor's appointment this afternoon, and in between I might just maybe try and get my nails done or just relax. We'll see how I feel after the chiro appointment, but yay, maternity leave. Day 3 of maternity leave, and let me tell you, it is actually going quite slow because the nights are really hard. I'm barely sleeping. I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm starting to think that maybe my belly's not growing, but the baby is, and so he's running out of room, and so when he moves around now, like, it's quite painful. So that's what I'm thinking is causing all this pain, because I didn't get pains like this before. It literally just happened this week. But anyway, I have a growth scan on Friday just to make sure everything is okay with his growth. But I'm also probably going to get some acupuncture on Thursday, which is supposed to help bring on labour. So we could have a baby by the end of the week. Who bloody knows? Watch this space. Be crazy if we do. And the only reason I'm considering it is because yesterday I went to my GP just for a normal appointment and she checked my blood pressure and it was really high. I'm like, why does this keep happening? So the pain and the blood pressure and like, I don't know, I'm ready. I'm starting to get ready for this baby. So I'm getting our car seat fitted into our car tomorrow. I've got a couple appointments over the next couple of days. So I'm hoping that all that will be done. And I mean, I feel like you're never really ready. Like I just keep thinking in my head, no, I need more time to like get myself ready. But are you ever really ready? Like, I feel like he just needs to be here and we will be ready. What's today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Let's see by Sunday if we might have a child. I don't know. So I just got my lashes done. I am obsessed. Finally feel human without makeup. They're very full volume, which they will go down a little bit, but I just wanted them to be ready for labor. Call them my labor lashes. And now I am on my way to see my psychologist, who I have not seen for a very long time. I don't think I've seen her since the wedding, or she definitely hasn't seen me pregnant. She didn't even know I was pregnant until I booked in. So, but I just thought it would be a good time to have a chat and, you know, prepare myself mentally for what I'm about to go through. And also probably not a bad idea to know the signs and symptoms of postnatal like depression, so that, you know, if I get those things, I know what they mean. And yeah, I don't know, just some tools to help me. That's what I love about seeing a psychologist. I'm very open about it. It's not a secret. I'm not ashamed about it or anything. I'm not a crazy person. I think it's nice to talk to someone who's not a part of your family, who's not a part of your friend group, and is just a complete outsider who has the knowledge to be able to give you advice, really, and just listen. That's what I love so much about it. Just being able to chat for an hour. Really. It's been somewhat of a productive day. Like, both my appointments that I've had today have been long appointments. Like, my lashes took 2 hours. This will take an hour. The driving here, there, and everywhere. Like, my psychologist is so far away, but I just love her. So I'm not willing to go to anybody else right now. She just knows everything, so it's a lot easier. But yeah, it's pretty much taken most of the day. But this morning I did do some washing and some things I wanted to get done on the computer. So I'm happy with what I've got done today as well. So another successful maternity leave day. It's time. I'm going to have acupuncture. Just think, there is a possibility that I could have a baby like any day now. If this acupuncture works. I mean, look, it's still very early, so maybe it'll just kickstart the process. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping it does. I'm a bit nervous now, actually. Like, thinking about this could actually happen. I'm so ready. Let's get this done. Let's get this baby out. Woo! So just went and had the ultrasound, and he said the head and the legs were measuring normal, but the stomach was a bit small. He said at the moment he probably only weighs about 6'4". So he said he's not a tiny baby, but he is on the small side, and there wasn't a lot of fluid around him either. So he was a little bit concerned. He just said he wasn't happy for me to wait till Monday to see the doctor. So he's gonna ring the obstetrician and find out what he wants me to do, and then he'll probably give me a call. We're just around the corner from the hospital, so we kind of don't want to go home in case they want us to come in. So we're kind of just sitting around a little bit waiting, trying to find something to do in the meantime. But I'm not like overly concerned. He did say his head was so low that if it was any lower, it'd be coming out. And I'm like, I can definitely feel that. There is definitely some discomfort going on. And he said he's very squished up in there. So that's probably what all my pain has been about. Anyway, stay tuned. I don't know what's going to happen next.
What's happening, Dani?
I'm being induced. Ow, he just moved.
Yeah, big boy wants to come out. We're ready.
Getting ready.
Open your legs up, darling. What?
Let's say that.
Why not?
This is all happening very, very quickly. I have been induced. They're just getting the drugs to start contractions. I've had the epidural. My legs are numb. I feel very calm at the moment. I'm sure that will change. Blake, how you feeling, darling? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good.
As long as we're done by footy time, yes?
6 o'clock, footy kick off, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's it.
He's had his lunch, so he's good. I'm not allowed to eat, unfortunately, but... So I've now been in hospital for about 5 hours. Nothing really much is happening. My contractions are still a bit all over the place. They haven't checked how dilated I am yet, so I'll let you know about that. But I've got the epidural constantly flowing through, so that doesn't wear off. And we're just waiting for the action, you know? This is the calm before the storm, people. Oh, there's a baby crying somewhere. Calm before the storm. I'm quite bored and I'm starving and I'd like a Big Mac. We're having a Caesar.
Yeah, well, we have to have a season.
Oh man, what a mental day. I don't have much voice at the moment, so bear with me. It all happened so quickly. They saw how high my blood pressure was. My cervix had not dilated that much in like 4 or 5 hours, and baby's heart rate was like fluctuating. So the doctor was like, we can't wait, we've got to get him out. I think you're urgent, we need to do an emergency C-section. And I was quite devastated. I really didn't want a C-section. I know the recovery is a lot harder and I'm gonna need a lot of help. And it also meant that my mum couldn't be in the room. Oh, that was quite hard. We were wheeled to the theatre and mum just kind of had to say goodbye. That was very sad. It was, yeah, not what we planned, but obviously we just want what's better for the baby. Anyway, so Caesar went well. It was, yeah, it was interesting. So obviously I had the epidural, so I couldn't feel pain. However, I could definitely feel pressure and it was quite uncomfortable, especially the moment they were taking him out. I could feel it, could feel them taking him out. But it was like instant relief once he was out and they showed us him. He looked like an alien. He did look like an alien. And then they took him over, wrapped him up. Blake cut the cord, which I was really proud of him for doing that. And then I was able to hold him for a little while they were sewing me up. And they took him away. That was probably about, yeah, close to 6 o'clock. It is now 1:45 in the morning and I have not seen him since, which is devastating. I am in the ICU because my blood pressure was ridiculously high. I have preeclampsia, so they've had to give me all this medication. Before I got a chance to eat, I ended up being sick from the medication. That was fun. So then they were worried about giving me food. So I've just, about an hour ago, I've just had some biscuits, which was very satisfying. I'm about to go try and have a bit more sleep. But the nurse comes in every couple of hours just to check everything. So I've got a little bit of bleeding, which is normal. I've got a catheter in because I obviously can't get up. My leg's still a little bit numb from the epidural. I'm not sure how long that lasts. Hopefully in the morning. But I'm just so devastated that I can't see my son. Like, he's in the nursery. Last time I heard, Blake had given him a bottle because I can't breastfeed, which is also devastating. Yeah, I can't breastfeed because of all the medications I'm having, and they're giving me magnesium, I think, and that affects the breast milk. So Blake's gone home to rest. I told him to. Wasn't much he could do here. Baby's sleeping in the nursery, and hopefully I will see him soon or sometime in the morning when I'm a bit more lively. Once I had been sick, they were actually going to bring him in, but I was so weak and so tired that I just didn't think it was a good idea. So obviously don't want to harm my child in any way. But yeah, I can't wait to see him again. What a day. Holy shit. I'm officially a mum. What the fuck? This thing is really itching my nose. It's doing my head in, but apparently I have to keep it in. It's 1:40. I was just about to sleep, and then they asked me if I wanted to see him. And I was like, fuck yeah, bring him in. I'm so excited. Well, that was the longest 5 days ever. Finally home from hospital. What an ordeal that was. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff at the end there that I didn't get to film, and a couple of things I did film, and there were some hard moments. And the first night that, you know, I had Leo, just me and him, when I was in the maternity ward, and it was very difficult because, you know, I was still recovering from the surgery, and it was my first time with him, and I didn't really know what to do, and he didn't want to sleep in the cot. You know, he just wanted to be with me or be cuddled or something, and it was hard, and there were some tears. But, you know, hormones are obviously at its peak, and that's the reality, I guess, of giving birth and being a mum. And those first few days can be quite rough, and but it's okay. It's okay to let those emotions out. I feel so good to be home. I feel so blessed to have Blake here as well, and we're both learning together and just loving every minute in a little love bubble. We just love him so much, and yeah, really looking forward to this maternity leave. So there you have the birth story and all events leading up to it, and now it's on to parenthood. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you follow our socials.
Or you can just follow me because I'm better.
Blake!
What?
Ugh.